Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, dear listeners. My name is Ironbound Ghost. Feel free to call me Ghost or Ghosty. Hope everyone's had a good week so far. And if you haven't, I do hope it's starting to turn around for you with the advent of the weekend. And if not, well, I hope it's at least on a somewhat generally upward trajectory. That is what we all deserve, after all. It is spooky season again, and I've actually remembered to add my little spooky stickers to all of my other screens except for the one that I haven't used yet because I'm still on the fence of how much screen real estate it takes up and where to put the chat. So that's a future me problem. But we're going to start off today with another reading recommendations Fan Fiction Friday, where I bring you, dear listeners, the recommendations of one random fanfic I've read at some point in the past, without rhyme or reason, or in this case, a tiny bit of rhyme or reason, being it spooky season. It's not so much a scary story, but it's a little unsettling. It is called In the Shadows, by the author, it seems to be whetstonefires. It is actually not so much a full fanfic, so much as this sort of, I guess, flashfic sort of thing that appears on Tumblr when people get suitably inspired. Maybe it is a full fanfic, you'd call it. It is a Batman story, in a sort of nebulous kind of canon, not really canon at all, I suppose, that proposes the question of, what if Batman wasn't quite Batman, wasn't quite Bruce Wayne, and rather was something other? I can't really give too much of it away. It explains it much better than I ever could. But it's just a mildly unsettling story that explores the question and explores just sort of, I suppose, the coworkerly friendly relationship between such a Batman as that and of Superman and the other Justice League members in passing. It's just a very neat little story. You'll find it on Tumblr, on the blog of the user that I mentioned. I will give the actual full link in the description below, because that's it's a bit hard to find something just based on that on a Tumblr post of all things. The indexing there. I believe I've also seen it archived up on the Wayback Machine. It's that good. I've seen it. Not just me. Many people have gone looking for it. It seems. Because I found it there when I went looking. Yeah. I'll give the direct link to that. And I don't have too much more to say about it because it'll spoil the surprise. So that'll be it, I suppose, for reading recommendations. Again, title, author, that is whetstonefires, will be in the description of the VOD on YouTube. And so if you're interested, please feel free to stop by. Speaking of the description of the VOD on YouTube, last week's is extremely poorly described. I will add something proper after this. It's just been quite a long week, and I was dead tired. No pun intended. After last stream. So, but I did manage to get something up there. Moderately informative. I'll put proper timestamps and properly formatted citations and all of that. I guess after today. So now for the main content of the day, the main itinerary. As you can see, we've got some more Elden Ring going on. I've correctly unplugged everything that needs to be unplugged. The day will never come when I forget that. When I remember that, rather. But we're still going through, as the title may tell you, Nokron, the Eternal City. Looking for Blood Guy, I think? Moog? I don't know if they mentioned him by name. I'm not actually even sure this is where he is. Something just gave me that impression last time, so I assume a character mentioned just enough about it to give me an idea of who I was looking for. That sounds about right. So then, oh, that's interesting. Do I have anything else to describe? Because there are other places that are on that long list itinerary I got, that we could explore. Bunch of mini dungeons. We still got Records Place to go, and stuff like that. But, in keeping with it being spooky, I think Nokron, the Eternal City is definitely the place to be. Even if I'm, as the title also suggests, quite lost. even still, it will be time to be going on that. So let's give it a go. And, good gracious, Excel sheets everywhere. Or that is, I'm keeping the fanfic recs on an Excel sheet, so future me doesn't have to wonder if I've said something before. And I've been trying to figure out how to put a date picker cell in sheets like this. It would be super convenient. Apparently there's at least something of a way to do it, but, like, that's not something I know. Let's see. Audio coming in? Yes. Looking like it. Okay, Nokron, Eternal City. Got my crossbow. Got my claws. Where in the heck was... Okay. Eternal City. River Well Depths. I guess the plan is to run around screaming and not die. Okay, so this is the Eternal City. We could summon a buddy. Go through the gates. I think the thing that we're gonna have to do is refresh ourselves on what is going on around here. Because I, for the life of me, do not remember... Oh. Yes. Okay, so there's all of that. My cool psychic powers tell me there's probably a death plane down there. That was not the most optimal way of doing that, and also my eyes have now become unadjusted. Last time I didn't even bother to turn the lamp on back here, because it was, you know, reasonably well enough lit. But I guess my eyes just aren't used to the contrast anymore. It looks like we should be able to go around. See whatever's going on in here or there. But, I don't know about that. Right, we could farm for loot later. I believe... I think the wolves would have been the better choice there. But, you know, sometimes you do things reflexively and live with that. Interesting. Yeah, so we want to get down there somehow. Sacrifice required ahead. Where ahead? Oh. It's quite a lot of ahead. Okay, so I think it's probably get up along that thing and figure out a way to jump down. Jellyfish, you are not helping in your current position. Oh. Never mind. You're doing fine. You're doing fine, sweetie. Oi. Well, that was rude. Okay, no. Oh, for the love of... No. No, we're out. We're not, I'm gonna not partake in that whole situation over there. Did I not grab this? Larval tier. Oh, well. Yeah, I just did not come over here. Was I just running for the item ahead? What do you mean item ahead? Oh. Item ahead. It is something. That doesn't seem like where we need to go, though. Okay. Well, those are quietly happening. Nah. Alright. Oh, gosh darn it. There's a site of grace right here. Why did I start out over there for the upteenth time? It's not like there was something back there that I was trying to, like... I mean, I suppose if I had to leave? No, we can port out. This is... Or we can port to somewhere more out. Interesting. Oh, let me move my monitoring device so I can see it, but not be troubled by it. Oh goodness, there's so much going on. I keep reflexively checking my messages. It's been quite a busy week. Don't know about anybody else, but quite the week indeed. I still have not gotten around to grabbing that armor. I'd say I'll get to it this week, and maybe that is so, but also quite possibly maybe it is not. But I'll be guaranteed a good chunk of time off. My various busy activities. End of this month, end of the next month, end of the next month. Various chunks of time. So that's at least nice. But I hope to... You know what? I really should... What I ought to do, aside from half a dozen other ought-to-dos, is probably take a moment to sort out the Resi volume thing and figure out whether that's okay. Oh yeah, I just went down last time. There's an entire... not down. But yeah, figure out the volume thing. I want to try to do that this week, because I want to get a little more Resi in during spooky season. What game to play during October than a spooky game such as Resident Evil? I don't trust that jump. It's one of those things where it's like, it looks like you could do it. Oh shit. Let's, oh, the throne. Only I had a butterfly. I don't think that's... As much as this bears a resemblance to locations not neither here nor, I suppose not nor there. I think I've seen a Dark Souls speedrun that had a bridge that could be something one might reference a butterfly at. I've still a little notion. Alright, yeah, I haven't really explored this place. I've just gone straight down. So let's... Which, I mean, did acquire me stuff. They're just gonna... Alright. Oh. Doesn't seem like a good sign. Is it another one of the bat fellas? There's one thing I've determined. FromSoft games do love their singing troubles. Like the bat fellows and the winter lanterns. That's a lot of deer. Pupper. You shall have to excuse my pupper, I'm afraid. No, sweetheart. No, sweetheart. Normally, he's a bit less troubled. But right now, he would like to roam. But it isn't roaming time. Normally, he is a bit more attended. Alas. Alas, small pupper. No. No. Thou shouldst not be troubled. Wah. Yeah, da 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 da. Okay. I would try to scoop you up, but you'd be troubled. Then I'd be troubled. Then we'd all be troubled. I have tried to play a video game with this pupper in my lap before. It has not gone exceptionally well. I am glad I didn't get McMurdered while standing here like that. Alright. Well. No time like the present. Oh shit. Several times like the present. But there's a side of grace there, so we learned something. We learned something. So, given mostly what we learned is don't fall off that cliff. Oh. Alright. But it is just a straight shot, just sneak over the side. Didn't seem like we were getting called out by nothing. So that's quite work withable. Interesting. We don't really need to... Yeah, just let these fellers pass on through. Right. We have equipment for not getting bolted. Yeah, because there's not really a lot of this sort of up that would originally concern me in terms of getting, fall damage. Just whole death planes. So just go around here. Grab these, if any. I can't tell if those are resources that renew themselves or not. That's a real question. I suppose it would make sense to not get stabbed at this specific spot, just because with a site of grace here, I did not notice those. I don't like that. As I was going to say, with the site of grace here, of course, while there are places where you can spawn uncomfortably close to situations, it's not quite so. Alright, so yeah, we could jump down there. Speak to the big man, or woman, or other. I don't like those. Call me crazy. I don't like them. Right, let's, and this one's called Ancestral Woods. How lovely. Time for listen carefully. Great. Or I suppose you could just mean the singing. Oh, I do have to light that fire. Let's... That one's easily findable. Let's come back for that one. Looks like wolf season. Oh, that is like a red wolf of Radagon wolf. It's big wolf. I wonder, is this where such wolves lived? Before everything went to shit? Oh. Oh, I suppose it would be the load of deer. Okay, so another pyre, there. Oh, I suppose that could be what it means. That every place we've got to find will have a singer. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. What did you say? Try mushroom friend. You know, I sure will. Oh. Enchanted shot. I think I've had one of those before. I'll take a look. Come on. Interesting. The deer, the rats. Okay, so each of those will be marking a fire. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Because if I can get by without being mugged by the entire zone, why, I think I might rightly will. Gotta keep watch though. Yeah, they're all pointing that way. Huh. There's some down. Across the water. Looks like there's a pass. So call me crazy. Let me see if I can get a better angle on what's down there. I kind of want to light the fires first. On the grounds of their straightforward objective. Oh, that's a bit underwater. I don't like that. I mean, there could be... No, jump from the corner. That's it. That means getting back would either be a matter of getting up top, or it wouldn't. Right. Well, I think the solution right now, aside from troubling the poor aqueducts, is deal with those fires. Okay. I mean, there's probably no bones about it. Probably one in that place. I'm also hearing another McGee. A little round feller. You got mobbed. Okay, that's just a normal orb. Oh. No, that's walkable. I suppose that's how you get back? You get there by jumping off this side, you get back by jumping off the other way? Yeah, and of course there's a lot of down. Yeah, we saw 2 fires. One at the sort of temple-looking place. One right across. Oh, there's one. Doesn't look covered by mobs. Oh. Oh, pause. I am mostly back. I might have to step away again briefly, but I am back. What was I doing? I was trying to get down there. Let's see. The joys of trying very hard to not get... Oh. Shit. Abruptly murdered. I was like, why didn't I go down there immediately? The answer is the very big red dog. Right. So we've got 3 of them here accounted for. Clifford over there is, watching. I think... Alright, everyone's angry. Got it. Back off! Okay. Let us try that again, but like, stealthily. Are you trying to get somewhere? Alright. We can try that again, stealthily. Maybe a bit more stealthily. Yeah. Gonna be muted briefly. Alright then. So I guess we've discovered this is probably going to be the other glowy deer. The something ancestral. Oh, what the hell? Spirit. Come on. Sons of... Let's not do that. Let's not do that, I think, is the best way to go about things. Oh, that was really lucky. There's a lot of jellyfish up here. And while I do admire and love all of the jellyfish friends, I cannot help but wonder. Okay, wow, there's a lot of stuff going on up here. So what if we not get shot? There's a good one. Not ride off the edge of this platform by accident. Quite another good one. Okay, I wonder if you could cheese the fight from up here? I think it teleports you, though. Behold item. Yes. That was an attempt. Mottled necklace. Oh, that's new. What's that, then? Oh, there's two things. Okay. Ash of War, enchanted... Really? Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Let's get along here. Hopefully that should be far enough away to read my item descriptions. Yeah, that thing up there. So we've got two, like, smallish, I think, right? Big temple over there. One by the water, and I think I saw another temple-looking entrance somewhere. Alright, so what we've got, let's actually read that description. Grants affinities and skills to an armament, and Ash of War, enchanted shot, usable on light bows and longbows. Okay, we've got some of those. This Ash of War grants no affinity to an armament, but imparts the following skill. Enchanted shot, archery skill that enlivens the arrow with spiritual essence. The resulting shot will fly faster than regular shots and change its trajectory to follow the target. Usable on light bows and longbows. Now that's fancy. We'll see. Mottled necklace. Greatly raises robustness, immunity, and focus. Oh, it's a +1. A vividly colored accoutrement, precious to the ancestral followers. Greatly raises immunity, robustness, and focus. Said to be a budding horn. Oh, it's like the other one we got. The ancestral followers believe that the horns of a long-lived beast continue to bud like antlers over and over again until the beast one day becomes an ancestral spirit. Now that's interesting. Okay, so we could jump through around here, but it doesn't look like there's really anything much to reach. Alright, so we've got whatever's going on down there. Actually, I suppose if we wanted to, what we could do is try to snipe all of those guys from up here. That would be on character for me, it's true. Has the fellow that was trying to shoot me left, and then I need to explore the jellyfish zone. Read message. Talisman ahead, I got that. Precious item ahead, I got that. Or I should probably... Alright. Can we get up here? Really carefully, but yes. Alright. Alright. Okay, so we can hit him from down here. Can we get the wolf? That would be a bit... Like, we have the distance, but I think it just moves too much. Yeah. What about the singer? I believe one of the fire, yeah, one of the fire pillars is over there. Alright, let's see what we can get from down here. Alrighty then. Anyone trying to get around the side? Oh, that one just stands there. Guess it's close enough to just shoot. Oh, come on. Okay. I think our goal right now is to not use all the freaking arrows. Alright. Alright. Weird that you don't aim up when I do this. Okay, so that's both of these. Do I have to hit slightly up? Yes. All right. All right, as you get closer, this gets a little bit easier. As long as I account for movement, which is a thing. Okay, so it's all deer. I don't know where the bow one is, which is a little concerning, to be perfectly honest. Also, let's switch that to a shield that doesn't particularly do anything other than, guard. And we're still on medium load. Good, good. We'll take it. Had to have a moment and make sure I was, like, not muted. Let's not have a repeat of that. Alright. Okay, so the jellyfish. Oh. Okay, oh. Yeah. We're gonna want to try the sniping thing for the wolf specifically. Oh. Okay. And we are good. And that heals all of them in the area, which... it doesn't heal up all of my flasks. It's good enough to be getting along with. I don't think I really needed... oh, corpse. Beast bones. Well, that's morbid. One of their great beasts. Oh. Fur raiment. That's new. Oh. And a shining horn headband. I love it. Take a look at that in a second after I'm outside of the... whatever zone this is. Hello, great beast. I shouldn't have done that. It seems rude. Alright. 2 more. I think. Okay, let's situate ourselves a bit further up. Oh, right, these are the peaceful jellies. As long as I do not attack them, they shall be kind to me. So, that's nice. It would be interesting if you could summon one of the red jellies as well as the blue ones. I mean, I think it would probably be in some ways more inconvenient, but it would be neat. Flavorful. Anyway, items. Fur raiment. Interesting. Raiment fashioned from a bristly pelt worn by ancestral follower warriors. The ancestral followers keep their distance from the Erd Tree, awaiting new buds. They are certain to sprout from their very flesh and indeed their souls. Shining horn headband. Headband decorated by a pair of shining horns worn by ancestral follower shamans. Horns with buds that also shine are ideal ceremonial items for ancestral worship. Strengthens ancestral infant's head? I begs thy pardon. Okay, you're gonna explain that. Get the tear mask. This does... I assume what it is it's a matter of something very specific that we don't have yet. Fur raiment. Good against physical, but not as good as the rest of this. So what it really has going for it is the immunity and robustness. Nothing else particularly stand out. Alright. Doesn't look like there's any red jellyfish over here or anything else. Don't suppose we can speak to you fine fellows? No. I'm gonna grab the items that are back there in a second. Just want to make sure I don't miss any little alcoves. Alright, so there was a fellow back here. Old Fang. Just a bit of down. Can we get back up? Questionable. But there's quite a lot of stuff down there. Okay, so what's down look like? The bits we've explored, the waterfall. On the grounds that we've unlocked that site of grace. Stone sword key, nice. That's nearby. I'll proceed this way. With the understanding we might have to pour it back. Oh, those look super cool though. Can we... I like how my first instinct is, can we shoot something over there? And I mean... makes sense. This arcs. just enough. Honestly, I'm gonna leave that. Can we hit ya? Okay. So that'll hit the center of the path. I want to see if I can do it. Alright. I'll hit the center of the path right below the reticle. Come on. Get dink-donk. Can you even see me from down there? Oh. We can. Okay, this is a horrible idea. The only thing it's gonna do is waste arrows and time. But I like that I can do it. A lot of dead people, I assume from trying to make the jump. Well, buddy. A lot of buddies. Is that a site of grace? Well, I'll be damned. Over Tear Husk. Try tower. I guess it's right. It's part of the jump. The jump. Yeah. Lost grace discovered. Okay, so we've got one that is by the jump over to the city bit. But we've got, I think, 2 more of the things to light that will let us inside the little the fight for the ancestral the glowy spirit. Yeah. I'll wager death plane. Alright. Alright. Oh. Yeah, that's more manageable. Hello. Come on, then. Oh. It's really not a great way to get shots on these fellers. Yeah. Okay, and we also have the city section that's down in the other direction. Yeah, let me just get this guy with arrows. Okay, he moves way too fast. Yeah, we've got to go from around this way. I mean, I guess we can jump up there. But frankly, the... Yeah... Go on. I'm gonna take a hot second. I want to see what's in there and in here unimpeded. Then it looks like we've got 2 good ways down, and again, we've got got the lamp by the wolf, and I think 1 more. Oh, that's gonna take a couple of hot seconds, yeah. Probably try and get him in the head. 1 distraction and 1 proper aim. Right? That sounds like something that would work. Okay, come on. Come along. Decent. Gonna take a couple of rounds, though. Legitimately. Is making this any closer help? I assume so, but it's not that much closer. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, keep walking. Ew. Fine. Oh, rubbish. Featherfall it is. Okay, there's an elevator and an item. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can get a full headshot. It's just real difficult. I should have stayed up there. It would have taken a while for him to cycle, but it would have been more consistent. Sir. Sir. Alright, you do that. I guess we're gonna be sitting here for a little while, so hope everyone's been doing well. What is with this guy? Wacky. Yeah, it's been really busy. We've got a bunch of stuff back to back happening on my end. It's why I've been so tired as to not really do any of this offline stuff that I keep meaning to get around to. So back to back to back to back, which like happens sometimes. It's manageable. But I do hope everyone listening is finding themselves in at least slightly less busy times. Slightly more manageable ones. In any sense, though. 'Tis the season for various things. Okay, we're gonna be like this for a bit. Okay, so we can get 2. We can get 2. On the bright side, we do have some tasty, tasty cider. Like, just normal, like the sweet type of apple cider, you know? No need of this alcoholic stuff. I tried some alcoholic cider once. I don't know, it just didn't strike my fancy. Oy, oy, oy. But I did try some marvelous ginger beer from a local sort of place. And that was lovely. There we go. That stuff was lovely. They did some of their own fancy, I don't know, just something about what they did with it was, unique. Obviously, in terms of ginger beer, I'm the sort of person who finds the store brand perfectly palatable, if I must. Or not even if I must. It's got a distinct flavor of its own, and sometimes you want that more than the even sweeter or more complex flavors that you might get in more Crucible Horn Shield. That you might get in fancier options. It's a great shield. Tell me more. Strength 26, understandable. Some good stats. Heavy as all hell, though. Damage is neat. Great shield of a red tinge gold carried by Crucible Knights. Features a great horn. An ancient holiness dwells within. The Crucible Horn skewers foes when performing shield bashes. Skill Shield Bash. Race behind shield before using body weight to ram foes while maintaining guarding stance. Weaker enemies will be shoved backwards and can even be staggered. Very cool. I bet I could dress myself up like a cultist. Ooh, Seal for Aqueduct. How much do I want to bet someone picked a fight with a big guy? Instead of going the snipe everything route. I like the snipe everything route. Why is it always chaos? Good question. Nice floor. Golden Centipede, time for bug. Didn't expect luring out. Is there something down here? I mean, maybe. What do I do with the centipedes? I'm being made a little frightened. Alright. Missionary Cookbook. What's this one when it's at home then? Sacred Order Pot. A record of crafting techniques left by men who, unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary and went forth to spread holy teachings. The same guy? Like, is it the same dude that's just wandering the entire lands between? Not even, like, doing silly tarnished things or becoming Elden Lord things. Just, like, roaming. I mean, cool, I guess. And I suppose it would explain why he's not stabbed by everyone and their cousin. If he's just like, oh yeah, I'll be chilling. But, like, that's quite a lifestyle. Okay, we got the orb. We can go that way. I mean, this. Oh, well. Order healing. Oh, I guess I got it anyway. I guess if you yeet it off of something and it dies before it has other troubles. Alleviates death blight buildup. Death what? One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists used by hunters of those who live in death alleviates death blight buildup. The noble gold mask lamented what had become of the hunters, how easy it is for learning and learnedness to be reduced to the ravings of fanatics. All the good and the great wanted, in their foolishness, was an absolute evil to contend with. Does such a notion exist in the fundamentals of order? Forsooth. Oh, there's an item over there. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go around either way. Cool, cool. Hi. Oh. That's, My eyes do not deceive me. I believe the correct phrase would be quite a rack there, if those be antlers. Okay. Alright. Can I getcha? Maybe center of mass. Oh. Well. I would describe that as having been a questionable idea. Hi. I would love it if you would leave. That was not my brightest idea. I would like to take it back now. Thank you. Okay, and there's a lot of very bloodborne going on there. The piles of bodies rising up out of some sort of petrified situation. Very Nightmare Frontier. One must wonder. Such a place as this, which seems in its nature to be ever so slightly, both liminal and comprised of such things as spirits and consciousness, I would believe it. I would believe it if you were to tell me that the two had some relation being born. Alright. Onward and upward. Oh yeah. Very similar sort of thing. I'm not optimistic enough to believe these are just statues. Alright. Yeah. An archer, the big guy. Got a cross. Not really sure how we're gonna do this game. And we're running. We are running. Because it was possible to get far enough away to get everything involved in that situation to de-aggro my face. I'm just gonna take a moment to have a nice drink and let that sort of simmer down over there. Why am I getting caught on? Oh, that would do it. I should have less stuff mounted on my mic at some point. Hopefully, I'm gonna have a bit of a different setup at some point in the nearish future. Hopefully it shall accommodate such a thing as that. 'Twould be more practical. What I really want an hour as late as this is more of that cider. I might go get some, once things are all said and done here. How are we gonna do this? Okay. I'm gonna sneaky. We can get that other skelly out of the way. What's the plan? Runovers on that side, and we've got 2 items to grab. I think. There's an item in the hall. Which, you know, yikes. I guess the thing to do is probably do the slow back and forth game. It's not really exceedingly entertaining for anyone involved, even me. But, and we run. And we run. Oh. I guess we needn't. Okay, now we run. Come on, Diagro. Okay. Stamina isn't dropping anymore. Alright. This is... not ideal. So, arrows. Build up, build up. Be on fire. Poison. Eep. Still don't know how to buy more of those yet. Still don't have a great bow. Distance. Like, we could try. Do we have poison bolts? I feel like we've tried that. We've got blood. Mostly blood. Blood's a chunk, though. Well, you know, that's my fault. That's my bad. Honestly, my bad. Let's get back here and not aggro this fellow, and then just see what dashing through can get us. That sounds correct. Hope that... is that guy back? The bridge guy? The bridge guy's back. Bridge guy's not back? Bridge guy... might not be back. Can we snipe? Oh. Not really. No, we don't have an angle from over there. I was gonna say. It would be decently cool if we had an angle on the other fellow, but I don't think we do. So then, aqueduct. Taimu. I just want to run through the other hall, right? Oh, interesting. Nah. Edge. Really good shield. Makes me want to do some sort of dual shield nonsense. Save that shenanigans for later, of course. Huh. Right. That's interesting. Yeah. But it is a lovely view. Yeah, it has to be some sort of either a wild cave tunnel thing or some sort of teleportation. Oh, hello. Weird you haven't fallen. Brune. Wary of Lord. Yeah. It's an impression I'm getting. Alright, they're right across. Golden 13. Right, and we've been down there. That's where we beat the Dragonkin feller. Alright. Well, you know what they say? Sneak quietly and come back with a really big hammer. That's not what they say. Okay, 2 mobs. Can I just push you off? I must admit, I kind of want to try. Yeah, the patrolling. I'm not sure he's actually sitting close enough to the edge for that. We'll come back to that. It's not as though it's a hard place to get to. Oh. That's interesting. That's bone bolts. Do we have normal bolts? Normal bolts. What is back there? A lot, apparently. Alright. We haven't awoken the big guy. Golden runes. Weak foes, warrior head. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Let's take a look at these. Let's go to the sides first. Well, that's spooky. This whole place is pretty spooky. Alright, so we've got middle and left. Hi? Inner order. Okay. I'll just hold on to that. That's neat. What's the warning? Help me. Well, it definitely looks like the sort of— oh. Looks like a gargoyle. I wonder if I can shoot it from in here. We are going to try that in a moment. Okay, 3 dudes. Oh, I thought you were dead. Okay, well, that was exciting. Rune Arc. Tasty. Yevers? But nothing else to go to from here. Really should leave at least the lamps up. Okay. There was one left. Possibly one was called by the, you know, everything. I still want to try to push the feller on the end off. Okay. I shot everyone hiding in here. You're long dead. Smithing 4, nice. Thank you, ye olde brave adventurer. Suppose it would make sense if smiths were so rare that, oh boy. Perhaps the only things left on the bodies would sometimes be smithing stones. Or even if smiths aren't super rare, it's just something that you wouldn't be able to get a lot of use out of in the field, so any organized group looting these places wouldn't have too much, or any small group that's not being availed the services of, I don't know. Then again, no, maybe that's just me searching for logic where there is, it's mere gameplay. I don't know. And it's not like we don't find other things. Who would have got? Alright, let's try our traditional attempting to see if we can snipe something that probably ought not be sniped. Yeah, I think there were... Is this the area where there are like 2? Can we... No, okay. We want wolves or jellyfish? I'll try jellyfish. At some point I might want to try and level up some of the other friends. I don't know if the ice axe will be better or worse. Oh wait. No, we shouldn't do that right now. I would like to get my runes back at some point. Yeah, so let's use up the ones I have. So the best way to do that would either be... Honestly... Do I have something heavy with big knockback? Like, not real. Oh, shield bash, I guess, but that's weaker enemies, right? We can't really use the fancy halberd. I want to see if this works, with the understanding that if it doesn't, we're gonna have to do a bit of fancy footwork to get the runes back. Yeah, no. I do a fair bit of damage in melee. Okay, yeah, those are horn buds. A lot of horn buds. Interesting. Let me see if we can snipe them from up top. Obviously. Do not think we have an angle for that. Go down this way. I almost went down the wrong path. They're quite dark when they're not, Oh. Do we have an angle? Like, I'm totally willing to try it if we do. Too far, I think. Either your boy's not rendered or... Oh, I'm almost out of arrows. Alright, yeah. I would like those back, personally. do 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 do. Can we... Oh, big edge. Fair enough. But yeah, let's try the sleep on strategy. It looks like I deal enough, damage in the physical sense. Give me just a second. But it looks like I deal enough damage to, make 1 or 2 rounds of sleep a doable thing. I just need to find a good way to do it that doesn't involve getting McDead. Yeah, give me a sec. Alright, sorry about that. Just had to take care of something. A lot of interruptions this evening. Some of it's just a byproduct of starting earlier in the day. As I've mentioned in the past, the whole point of moving stream to be later is, because that means I'm generally the only one left up at that hour. Okay. I'm willing to give Eep a good old college try. Oof. Alright. It's a lot of time to back up, but I need to avoid getting hit by that. That thing has deceptively long range. It's the spire at the end. I don't... did not just now see it until the end, because, well, the antler buds are a mite bit more prominent. It is good. It looks like the big guys are one and done. Because I must admit, I would not be... Alright, let's see if we can get this done. Oh, come on. What in the heck? That's really cool. I want to be able to do that. Give me a fancy wings and a flaming sword thinger. Also, not super thrilled that the eat bolts were wasted there. Can try blood, I guess? Back here. Alright. Let's see if this will work out. Is our blood back there? Or echoes? No, fuck, what's the other thing? Runes. Hopefully they are back where they were left. Yes. Yeah, I could definitely see where, if you did not bother to clear this the first time, and then you were like, oh, la-di-da, and you ended up having to fight both of these guys at once. No thanks. Yeah, in truth, apparently this guy can be sneaked by quite well. But like... Oh. Will you just leave if I sit like this? Loop-de-doo. Okay, so one hit Sunoco. Also, wow, that's new. I don't have... I guess it's just physical bolts, then? That was a lot of blood bolts in quick succession, and that did not work out. Hello, internal sketchbook. Unfortunately, good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, we, no self-promotion, in this chat, but feel free to stick around and loiter if you like. We are currently screeching about Elden Ring and trying not to die. As one does. It does occur to me that this is the epitome of a heavy armor situation. Okay. I don't know if there's really anything we can do about all that. Right armament, left armament. It would be a decent increase, but by gosh, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, negations, jump. Part of me wants to see if I can parry some of that. But no, nope, let's see if doing higher damage will be sufficient, because, okay, we can loop them at the end. If I just want to grab the item on the ground, we can loop them, but I am possessed by the desire to, actually kill this guy and see if we get a cool reward or not. Well, sorry about that. Oh, shit. No, yeah, that's my bad. Situational awareness, folks. That thing I sometimes miss out on. Yeah. And actually, to correct my previous statement, like, a reasonable number of bolts did cause him to pause briefly. But that was... it wasn't particularly much of a pause. So... I think we must take this fellow as immune to our shenanigans. Unfortunately. Or at least those shenanigans. Actually, I'm interested to know if we can bait him off the edge of the cliff in the back when he's doing the flamey thing. I mean, let's try it. Short of the perpetual slog fur. Okay. Nah. Let's grab the item first. Nah. There's too many mobs. Oh. I mean, if we can just get you to sit there and then repeat the process. Yeah, I mean... Oof. I tried to avoid that, but I didn't roll in the right direction. I really am wondering if I can just get him to go off that cliff, though. I must say. I mean, we grabbed the item. We can grab the runes and, like, leave? We have to, activate those last two flames anyway. So we can come back here with empty pockets to poke the gargoyles. And the guardian fellow. Okay. Woods. Woodsy woods. Okay, those are normal. Okay. Fire at the wolf. I mean, I guess the thing to do is... Okay, we checked that one. These are the Hollowhorn grounds themselves. Two are left. One is behind the wolf. Where is the other one? All right. I would suspect the last one to be in the watery zone. Somber 5, yes! I will take it. A lot of wolves. I wonder... Obviously wolves are wonderful, and I love them. But there seems to be quite the affinity. Here. Okay, so one more. Shit. Okay, and we're gonna reset aggro real quick. I guess we go try the water area? That might be the last one? And there's 7,000. I mean, I suppose we could snipe more of the, well, anything, really. Honestly fair. Steak's fine. Where is the steak? Oh. Let's reconnoiter. Oh. Never mind, there's the last one. Power gathered somewhere in Horn remains. Yup. Oi, shut up. Nope, just give me back my blood. Okay. Time to regroup. Okay, so we've got this, we've got the water zone, and okay, so horned area, water zone, and down. And technically the gargoyles. Let me write that down because going straight forwardly, I'm not sure I'll get all of that today. So, stream notes. Copy text. My notes are not very sophisticated. Spirit. Ancestor. Take 2. Water. Ruins by Red Wolf. Gargoyle. Past that horned guy. By sight of grace. Drop down and poke. Big dude. Truly sophisticated notes I have there. A miracle of educated thought. Okay, so I think water area first because that'll give me the most opportunity to grab just the few more runes that we need to level up. So I'm gonna insist on beating the big feller. All right. I'm not actually sure if this will work or if this is going to result in a necessity for another kind of drive-by situation, but like... Oh, well, land on last side of Grace Place. I don't know what the local stake of America is or if it will teleport me somewhere silly. Alrighty, land on the pillar. Land on the pillar. On the pillar. Oh, come on, stop shooting me. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think you could get back out over there. Tentatively looks okay. Ghost Glovewort, nice. Nascent Butterflies, also nice. Golden Rune 12, fancy. A lot of butterflies. Wonder what it is about this place. Silver fireflies, more butterflies. What's this? Behold bogs. It's true. An awful lot of bogs. Good job. What's the nearest stake I have to say, and is it useful? Like, it could totally not be. It's not. Cool. Woods it is. Gonna have to take a second in a moment to let something wrap on a device so I can shut it off properly. Oh, the perils of leaving things on and running without your attention for an extended period, am I right? However, yeah, I do wonder what's through the giant-ass door. We are about to find out. Okay, that was a lot. Okay, give me a moment to get a drink and wrap up the thing I have running so it does not explode. Give me a sec. Sometimes you find yourself with the questionable state of affairs that the sensible size for a file, if you had recorded it properly initially, should be something around 5 gigabytes. But due to your inexpertise with the correct methods for such things at the time, it is instead something a little more akin to 20 or more. And, well, learning pains, but also that makes transferring that file a pain, and I should get around to it, because I had meant to do so a long time since. Quite a while, in fact. Alright, we can explore the water area back after we deal with main screen. Good thing I didn't let that go on for too long. Okay, does it look like there's a way to get up? Ew. Ew. Gem should not still be on. Okay, we're gonna have to climb up here. Okay, understandable, have a nice day, but also... Bro. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good that that's straightforward and doesn't require any shenanigans, but also, comma. It's true. Okay, can we, like, walk? I appreciate people leaving messages like this. Oh. Interesting. Oh. Oh, I hate that. Okay, so to get in there by foot, that's a thing. But can I, like... I want to try and deal with this situation the way I deal with most situations, which is by shooting it from really far away, actually. Because... it's not a very friendly situation. Oh. So, signs are pointing to yes, however, comma. Of course, as if this guy doesn't have... That's not what I meant to do. For heaven's sake. As I was saying, that's if this guy doesn't have a ranged option. If he does, we are in trouble. If he does not, whoop. There we go. Now we're all back. If he does not, we're in different trouble. Yeah. Good enough. Okay. I expect the runes are up top. think that's important as well. You can just be up here. So, how's the weather down there? Do we have more powerful arrows, not just like special ones? 45. Fire, maybe. Spirit flame, possibly. Everything else questionable. Okay, so the answer... Come on, come on, come on. And we can't summon a buddy. I wonder... which item has the most range? Yeah, no, the pulley bow is still better. I guess the real question here is if we're doing damage. Is a slightly better diagonal any better? Come on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Come on. Okay. Now let's speedrun not falling off of this. As I would like to see what's over there. Alright, nothing on the corpse. Nothing visible in here. Chest. Could kill us, but I'd be willing to take the walk back. I don't know what that means. Rolling. Ancestral infant's head. What is it? I have the hat that goes with it. Uses FP to spray spirit vapor. Bleh. Skull of a very young ancestral spirit. Just think how many sproutings it might bear. Uses FP to spray spirit vapor, inflicting magic damage. The vapor becomes a temporary geyser, which deals continuous damage to everything it touches until it disappears. Okay, so it's like the Bloodborne Rosmarius or something? Sprays... I don't know. I forget what it's called. FPMP, the other... The one that's not blood. The bar that's not blood. Interesting. Yeah, reusable, sure. But how do you... What do you do? I suppose I check what, weapon slot it lives in? Mm-hmm. I guess it's an item? Okay, give me another second. Okay, so what I was gonna say would be it would be kinda fucked if we were to use the little skull and the antlers in the fight against the big old spirit that I assume we're going to have to fight when we get back to the place. Skull? Not a skull. There we go. Mimic's Veil. Infant's head. Okay. Oh, so the thing that happens when they leave the thing of fog on the ground that it looks like you shouldn't touch and therefore I haven't tested it. That explains it. Alright, let's see if we can walk on a landmass to get back successfully or not. But that makes sense. Alright. Alright, so that's walkable. Anything fun? Try south. Oh, I suppose it would be if you missed the jump by jumping off the wrong place and managed to not land in the void water area thing, then this would be where you'd sit. So there does have to be some, well, I mean, it doesn't have to be some way back as long as you've got at least one site of grace. But like, if you don't, in this area, that is. I mean, the way the game is meant to be played does rather assume you are picking up sites of grace as you go along. Although I assume there are probably challenge runs where you don't. That seems like the sort of thing that people would do. Like, yeah. Oh, this pillars in the sky stuff. Actually. Have we seen that somewhere? Is that a thing? This is another one of those. Have I seen random spoilers? Or was it Bloodborne? I don't know. Sort of things. But, alright. Okay, well that didn't really do what I wanted it to do, but close enough, I suppose. Alright, let me correct my notes. Water spot got. Oh, we got out of there just in time for the big ol' wolf. Water runes got. Okay, so it's the big ancestor. Gargoyle past the horn guy. And the drop down for the big feller. Okay. What do my runes look like? Because most of what's stopping me from any one of those tracks is basically just that I want to refill them. 5,000. We could go bother the wolves, the little wolves. This is another one of those. One of you has my blood. Whoop. Now more of you have my blood. But I must admit, last side of grace, please. You do give decent runes. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a powerful one. That's not one that has runes. Nah. Great horned headband. Cool. We're gonna sit right down. I think we might need to kill like one more thing. Oh, no. We good? We have hit the number. Been ticking up mind a little bit. So we could continue that. Because that has more immediate gains. Than just getting everything else up to, basic. Yeah, we're gonna go with mind here. Slow increase of FP. Alright. So that means horned guy. And poison. And item crafting. Blood. Crossbow bolts. Okay. Onion butterflies. I feel like there was an area that just sort of had them. But I don't remember where, so I'm gonna have to either look that up or find it again. I am sitting on a nerve that does not like how I am sitting on it. Once again, give me a moment. Sorry for all the interruptions today. It's a long day. Don't appreciate that I did not have that much water left. Alright. Here we go. Trying not to get shot. Harrowhorn grounds. Alright. Oh. Oh, okay, there is an antechamber. A lot of old beasts, too. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, that would only be helpful for the melee stuff, not the shooting. Oh, I need more of those. Yeah, but we could go... Yeah, Dex won't help us that much. Alright. Actually, any advice? Noble beast. Thanks. Beast. We keep calling things weak foes. It's always variable. If you're right about that. All right. Regal Ancestor Spirit. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, this buddy does have summons. Not an enormous fan of that. I'm playing too conservatively. Jellyfish is not having a good time. Okay, you know what? Okay, you're poisoned. And Jellyfish is not yet down? Oh, I hate that. And the bleed did not do enough damage here. Aha! Oof. Okay. Oof. Okay, I'm not sure about avoiding the rollout. Yeah, so I've definitely done enough damage over time. The question is how to make it faster. I don't think sleep will help. We're getting the poison in. Right. So we've got magic damage, holy, rot, blood, or eep. I think we're gonna have to basically try the same strategy but with more melee. Alright. Nice. Oof, okay. If we're doing this, and I haven't been really hit with the magical stuff, so I think we do want to switch back to the physical armor. Skelly fighting Skelly. Or we are in physical armor. Whoops. Okay, we're just squishy. So, blood buildup or frostbite? We could use the stomp. We should use the stomp. Okay. 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 Come on. Ooh. They should be mixing the things. Honestly, I'm just thinking, could I do this mixing, just as a predominantly melee situation. Because I do pretty big damage. Right. So I might be able to keep the aggro off of me. Or off of Skelly, or Jellyfish. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. I can go melee only on this. Obviously, I should have the bolts in reserve. But, okay. None of these deal more damage base, particularly. Alright. Might take another try or two. Interesting. Yeah, so we gotta keep them in one place if we want to take advantage of that. Wow, okay. Okay, getting you stuck up against the doors. Probably do one more of the frosts. There's poisoned. So if I can just get the fuck out of the way. Okay. 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 we go. Boom. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor. Thank you, jellyfish friend. Oh, and that is very nearly enough. Oh, you did. You look dead. Okay, that's just my FP. Cool, cool. There's the exit. A lot of dead little beasts, unfortunately. Not that they're not already dead. Being spirits, but like, big rip. Whew. And that's almost enough runes to cause trouble with. 13. Ooh, tasty. Great Horned Headband. Oh, another new one. Oh, cool. Headband decorated by a pair of great horns worn by ancestral follower warriors. The ancestral followers keep their distance from the Erd Tree, awaiting new buds. They are certain to sprout from their very flesh and indeed their souls. Okay, cool. Take the power of its namesake, be a finger reader. Remembrance of the Regal Ancestor Spirit hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader, alternatively it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. Ancestral spirits exist as a phenomenon beyond the purview of the Erd Tree. Life sprouts from death, as it does from rebirth. Such is the way of the living. Huh. So it is. Alright. Let's take a gander around the arena. I guess we do have what the messages would say are. If you're wandering around a place like this, Nokron, that is, and surviving, you have enough damage for this to be a straightforward enough boss. Like, I definitely could have done that more smoothly. I think. But all in all, it went well. Gotta refresh my everything though. The blood ones are just too useful. Anything that's susceptible to them will take okay damage, and then I'll take a big chunk. I guess in some situations, you know, just knocking the health down fast is still probably the better way to go. But I don't know, this seems to work well with my get a nice tidy distraction up and running and then chew on the problem at the end. Nothing particularly of note in here. Noble beast. Alright. The lichens and the bits. The skeletons. Oh. Oh. Yeah, blood loss helped a lot. Oh. A lot of them dead. And just one lone spirit boar. You can't lock onto it, it's just there. Alright. Well. Most things here reawaken. Perhaps for you, when all is said and done, and whatever quest we're here for is finished. You too shall be reunited with what has gone. Worn grounds. Oh right, just because we defeated the big buddy doesn't mean we suddenly still don't have any situation going on. Alright, so that being said, they're not approaching this far in. So let us Regal Ancestor Spirit. Let's type that in. Alright, so gargoyle and the drop down. And I think the thing to do right now is probably the drop down, because we once again have ever so slightly too many runes to want to risk, but too few to level up again. So, best way of dealing with that is muck around in an area that's not quite, not quite completely deadly. Let's put this back. Oh, this looks in order. We do need more arrows. Oh. Let's get this in order here. No, that looks good. Interesting, no messages. Kind of wonder if we can... Yeah. Night Sacred Ground. And what's that when it's at home then? Rejuvenating boluses. Alleviates death blight buildup. Black boluses made of cave moss, a craftable item. Alleviates death blight buildup. Blight accumulates slowly, causing instant death once the threshold is reached. Take one of these in a timely fashion to avoid such an event. Oh, joy. We fought the Mimic. Silvatiahas. Wild. Runa. Oh. That explains that. That was a much safer situation than the orbs, if we can repeat it. There could be one-timers, though. Celestial Dew. Since we need the runes, I might as well give it a go. As soon as I do a bit of walk around here. Nah. Alright. Here asks. Try ranged. No, I don't trust that. Alright. Let's see if we repeat that. I don't know, it feels like 30% less sketchy. Than the round things. Not that that's a lot less sketchy. But like, it's an amount. Oh hey. $2,000 a pop. And much less threateningly. Okay, so it's not as consistent. In that there will definitely be a tier. Oop. That's fair. I'm gonna go get those. Then we level up once and then we go poke the gargoyles, I guess. What's going on down there to investigate? Alright. Okay. Okay, if you wake them up from back there, they just don't stop near the edge. That might be a good place to... I suppose you can spend 20 whole runes instead, or 40. Okay. Let's see. Gargoyles, and then more down. I think just running around down here, maybe? Just to get a better idea of the situation. But, alright. Alright. Yeah, we should use our normal bow, but I'm just exploring. Yep. Alright. Oh, yeah, I see how people did that. I don't know what to make of that. Golden husk. Alright. It's a bit of down. Left and seek butterfly. Oh, let's go around here first. I don't quite know what that's to mean. There's the down. Yeah, that does definitely look like somebody happening. I feel like trying to immediately shoot the giant guy up there. I don't know, it seems rude. Oh, that's a lot of mimics. Okay, can I cross without dealing with them and think about it later? Yeah. Giant ahead. Oh, Side of Grace. Target log. Oh. Sure is. Black Wet Blade. Grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. Black Wet Blade with cipher engraved can be used as a whetstone knife. When applying an affinity using a physical or occult type, Ashes of War, add additional affinity of poison, blood, or occult. Ooh, now that I want to take a look at. Yeah, I want to take a look at that. I got a stone sword key from around here. Liar. Is there a way to get round? Try door. Wary of mimic. Okay, I must admit, I am getting too tired to properly absorb the state of affairs. I know it's quite a bit early, once again, but I think we're gonna have to call it for tonight because I'm starting to drift off. Unfortunately, I've had multiple like 4-ish a.m. nights this week, and I'm like so. You know how it is, I would presume. But we made some solid progress. Like I said, I will fix the what do you call them? The YouTube, this is the VOD summaries, so they got some extra actual timestamps. Alright. Yeah, that'll be all for tonight, dear listeners. Thank you for tuning in. VOD channel exists. Main channel exists, but I need to clip things and anything when I say I need to do a thing. Except for making sure the timestamps go up in a timely manner. And that's a tomorrow project. That's not a me writing vaguely hallucinatory timestamps at 2 a.m. sort of situation. No. That's a tomorrow problem, and then other things end up to be after October problems, frankly. But that's neither here nor there. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate everyone who stopped by. So, until next time, take care, everyone. Travel safe. Don't fall over, and remember, you are precious, unique in all the world. Each and every one of you irreplaceable. Rest well, dear listeners, and good night.